Welcome to Simo University, not a school, but a new species of education. This is not where you come to memorize. This is where you come to awaken, to reclaim what systems try to erase: your natural intelligence, your wild genius, your forgotten potential. I'm Dr. Landry Simo, scientist of the mind, philosopher of the heart, educator, but first I am a rebel. A rebel against systems that shrink children into obedience. A rebel for brains that were meant to shine. Let me ask you this. What if school, as we know it, was never built to make you intelligent? What if it was built to make you manageable? To sit down, to listen, to memorize, and to obey. We call it education, but the brain calls it cognitive decay. I spent years inside the system, teaching at universities, publishing papers, and one day I realized the most brilliant children were not succeeding. They were suffocating. And so I left. I founded Simo University to redefine learning, to create a place where a child can become a professor at 5, where the high school diploma can be earned at 10, where the PhD can be earned by 18, where identity shapes cognition and cognition shapes freedom and brings freedom, not just for kids, but for families, for nations, for civilizations. Here we use neuroscience, not to impress people, but to transform mind. We call it neurosemantic engineering, a precise science of shaping intelligence through meaning. Your brain doesn't learn through force. It learns through emotion, structure, and purpose. And the moment a child understands this, they unlock their mind. Here's what we've seen so far. In just 2 weeks, a 5-year-old solving logarithmic equations, a 6-year-old explaining synaptic plasticity, not because they are gifted, because they are unharmed. We don't accelerate learning, we remove the brakes, which is completely different. And the truth is, this is not extraordinary at all, this is natural. You just never saw it because the system never showed you. So let me tell you something the textbooks won't never tell you. A brain in joy learns 10 times faster than a brain in fear. A brain that teaches remembers forever. A child called professor will think like one. So that's why every child here becomes a teacher from the very first week. They teach what they have learned. They speak like thinkers and they work like creators. Because when you give a child the power over their own mind, they stop obeying, they start becoming, they start inventing, they start creating. This channel exists to show you what that looks like. You will find here experiments that make the impossible feel easy, scientific insight that shatter everything you thought you knew, absolutely everything, poetic truth that will stay with you for life, and above all, a map to redesign your child's mind and possibly your own mind. Because this is not just for children, it's for parents too. It's for educators, it's for future leaders, for anyone ready to escape the mental cages of traditional schooling. You were not born to fit in, you were born to reimagine, you were born to shine. And if your child is bored at school, if they feel anxious or uninspired, disconnected, it's not because they are broken, it's because their brain is awake and the system is asleep. You must understand this. We are here to change that, to awaken a generation that's not behind, but 10 years ahead. Let me be clear. We are not here to fix school. We are here to outgrow school. This is a full educational pathways from birth to PhD, built on science, driven by meaning, fueled by love and poetry. Simo University isn't a brand, it's a movement. And if you are here right now, maybe you are already part of it. So subscribe, not to follow, but to rise, to awaken your potential and your child's potential. And if you want your child to become the kind of thinker the world can't ignore, then explore the links in the description. The revolution has begun, and the mind of your child might just be in its greatest battlefield or its most beautiful rebirth. Welcome to Simo University. I'm happy to have you being part of us. Here, we don't raise students, we raise civilizations. Thank you.